welcome to today's video. Today will be the first video of 2022. It's been a very long cold winter in Minnesota, just like most of the places around this country. And I'm ready to go. So we're gonna recap really quick on where I left off last year and where I'm gonna start up this year. Basically, I'm gonna be getting right into it. All right, so here you see the Dana 44 that I have to go in my car. This is out of a 95. The center section and the batwing are all you need to do this upgrade. All of the other components are the same. If you can see, I have a second batwing here. This is also a Dana 44 backwing. So I have two Dana 44s. One is junk. I'm very disappointed. I got this one late in the season last year, so I never really had a chance to talk about it and update it. But I bought it, then rotor to rotor, a complete rear end, and so I got the rotor. From a very reputable eBay seller. Very reputable. In fact, it's the only person I've been buying my parts from for 5 years. Very disappointed that I got a damaged differential from them. They're not cheap. When I reached out to them, they said they'd credit me $150 because that's all they would reduce the price if they were to sell it as damaged. So, very disappointed. After some conversations with them, they said they would, if I would ship it back, they would give me a full refund. The problem was I'd already disassembled it because I was gonna ship it out and have it rebuilt and have different gears put in it. So this Dana 44 came out of an 85. So it has 307 gears, and I just wanted more gear than that. But I took what I could get. There's not a lot of them out there. So yeah, I disassembled it. I made a wooden box. You can ship these things FedEx or UPS. They're only 80 pounds. But yeah, there was some damage. I have a picture of it. It's in a really bad spot. It's right on the snout here, right on the face of it. Really bad. So yeah, that's the Dana 44 story. When I realized I had a damaged rear end and the money that I spent, and I pretty much realized I'm out that money, I was very discouraged about the project. Actually, I put everything for sale on Craigslist. I was going to walk away from this whole project, not the car, just the transmission swap and the rear end swap. But after sitting all winter, I had the itch again, so I went out and I found this other Dana 44 out of a low mile 95. So I'll be putting that in. Hopefully everything goes well. You do need to change everything over. You need the channel and you need the drive shaft from a manual transmission car. And the reason is, for the drive shaft, the length is different, but it's supposed to bolt right in. All of the other components, the half shafts, the linkage, all that stuff is the same whether you have a Dana 36 or a Dana 44, and whatever year it is. So yeah, that's it. I've had the car out a few times this year. It started up just fine. It's been running great. With all the work I did last year with the complete upgrade of the front suspension. I redid the brakes to C5 brakes. If remember, I powder coated those. You can't really, there's nothing to show you in the rear, but in the rear I redid all the U-joints in the half shafts and the main drive shaft. So that'll be nice. I'll have to just replace these 2 U-joints. So putting the rear end in is just going to be phase 1. What I haven't decided yet is if I'm going to do the entire project in one shot, or if I'm going to just do the rear end for now, drive the car around for a little bit, make sure the rear end is good before I put more time and money into the transmission swap. That's going to be a little bit more involved. It's going to require cutting a hole in the floor or a bigger hole in the floor. I have to address the entire clutch issue. I have to install pedals for a different style of brake lever and the clutch pedal. It's going to be a little bit of a project to do the transmission. This is going to be phase 1. I just don't know if that's where I'm going to stop or not once this is done. And I am going to do this pretty soon. It's only 30 degrees here, and it's just way too cold to work in the garage. So as soon as it gets a little bit more reasonable, 50s or 60s, I might be out here crawling around, and I think I can do this in one day. So stay tuned.